And you also go for Thomas Friedman. There's an editorial at the end where the New York Times columnist is quoted as saying, "As of today, I'm putting down my pen to take up a screwdriver. I'm going to spend a lot of time washing my hands." You hold him personally responsible for some of the blood that's been shed?
Absolutely. You know, he was one of the most dramatic examples. That piece was written by a dear friend who I can't name. But Thomas Friedman knew that Saddam had no weapons of mass destruction, as did the administration. By the way, there's an article on the front page proving that the administration knew there were no weapons of mass destruction. It's not like, and no sleuthing is necessary, it's a logical thing. But Thomas Friedman knew there were no weapons of mass destruction. He thought it was a war of choice to take him out if it served our ends, which is exactly the same thing called a war of aggression. It's what Hitler did. It was called the supreme international crime by the Nuremberg war trials. What was Thomas Friedman doing holding a pen after that? And he continued to hold a pen at the New York Times for years, and every 6 months he said things are going to be fine. Every 6 months he was wrong. The New York Times kept giving him column inches. Crazy, but you know, so it's a critique in part of the New York Times, but mainly it's really a motivational
Has
thing.
there been a response from either Friedman or the Times to any of this, Mike?
Well, there's been a response from the Times, and in the first blog sort of entry on the New York Times website, they actually quoted a Harvard professor and former journalist at the Times who said that it was actually flattering to the Times to be honored in this way, to have a spoof made of them, that it proved in some way that it was the paper of record. And, the Times, they obviously said that it wasn't the Times. And on the ground, they were trying to find out who had done it. But, so far, no legal volleys, I don't think.